Going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over what I think AMC might do moving forward, and I'm also going to show you something that I've never seen before happen so often, and this was on the level 2 disappearing on AMC on Charles Schwab's Street Smart's Edge platform. It just kept vanishing. Really weird. I recorded it live for you, and I'm going to show you that here, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright guys, so in this video we're going to go over some levels on AMC. AMC today, Monday, has broken up over an extremely important level on the daily chart, and so far today tested another important level on the daily. I actually was able to day trade AMC today, make some really nice profits off of those levels. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of give you my forecast moving forward in the rest of the week using those daily levels. We're going to identify support, resistance, okay? And we're also going to go over a little recording I did of some weird action that I saw on AMC with Street Smart's Edge platform today. I've never seen it to this degree before. It was pretty kind of weird. So I want to make sure we cover all of that in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the levels. I think those are very important on AMC moving forward for the rest of the week, and then we'll go over that little snip that I caught on what I saw kind of weird on the level 2 on AMC today. Now, before we move any further, do me a quick favor, smash the like button for me. It really goes a long way with helping out with the channel's algorithm. Check out the link in the description section below. You can come trade with us 5 days for the 5-day trial of the daytraderchatroom.com. And you also have trade ideas down there if you're interested in those scanners with a coupon code. Now let's go ahead and jump into those charts. All right, guys, so here we have AMC's daily chart. Now, if you watched my trade recap from earlier today, or if you haven't seen it yet, just check out my trade recap. It'll be up today. Now, I traded AMC throughout this whole move right here. Throughout this whole move, I traded AMC. So I definitely left some money on the table. But, like I say, my job isn't to capture the entire move. My job is to manage risk and make some profits. Now, moving forward, what do I want to see out of AMC? Well, we've seen AMC, this $36 area, $37 area, strong support, right? Strong support at this point. Like you can see right here on the daily chart, you can see previous resistance, and then you see support, and then support just above it here, and look at that nice strong bounce. Now, I would definitely like to see some bigger volume start to print. Right? Like I would like to see this candle today at least be that big, that volume bar, and then, continuously, if we're going to push up, start to see bigger and bigger volume bars until we get that big old move, right? We want to see something like that start to happen. That would be the ideal scenario here to show us that we're going to have continuation to break through the highs. Now, what are the important levels to watch now that AMC has broken up? Now, the previous level was this $52 level. It was resistance, right? Because it was support here, it was support here, and it was resistance here. So now today, it's proven to be support. And where have we found resistance? Well, once again, we have found resistance at $60, which has been a strong level of resistance. So far today, we have found resistance at that $60 level. Okay. Now that's a known area. That's why today I took profits. My last take profit on AMC was in here on this daily chart. I mean, on this intraday chart, in that $58 zone, $59 zone, because I knew that $60 would be a potentially strong resistance zone. So sure, we can break right through that and make a move to 70 today or tomorrow. Absolutely we can. Absolutely we can. What would I prefer to see? I would honestly prefer to see AMC come back down here and test this $52 zone. Why? Because we know that shorts are getting short here in this previous resistance zone. So if we come back down here and test and it doesn't break down and we put in a candle there and show support again, then the shorts are going to be like, oh, why didn't we break down there? We should really have broken down. So they're going to start getting even more uncomfortable. And then that would make the move through that level that much stronger. You see what I'm saying? It would make that level much stronger, much stronger. So that would be beautiful to see. And even if it takes a couple days, we put in a couple little inside days here, right? That would be very nice, very bullish, as long as we don't break underneath that $52 zone. That would make that breakout through that level that much stronger. And then at that point, what do I think? Well, I think we'll definitely should have a good chance of seeing 70s, 69 to 72. What's this previous all-time high here on this candle? Let me see. 72.62. So we should see that $70 area tested. And at that point, I have to imagine we get a break of that level. And then I would imagine, you know, $80 to be for sure almost imminent. And then $100 is very plausible, with making it really $125. You know, anywhere from 110 to 125 being extremely possible for AMC to reach. Now, I'm not here, and I'm not here to say, oh yeah, we're gonna go to $400. I don't think AMC would go that high, but I mean, I wish it did. I'll trade the absolute crap out of it on the way, right? Like, I've traded AMC. Where have I traded AMC? I've traded AMC to the long side. I've traded AMC on this day to the short side. I traded to the long side today. And if we scroll back, like way back here in January, I traded AMC here and took profits. Whoops. Let me delete that. Took profits in here and got flat up here. So I've traded AMC a lot, and it's been very nice to me. So of course I would love for it to go to $400, but realistically speaking, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, you know, 100, 125, even $150, I think it's possible for sure, and I would love for it to do it, because I'll trade it on the way up there. For sure, I'm going to do that. I'm going to trade it. I'm going to actively trade AMC, like I've been actively trading AMC, you know? So I look forward to the move there. But yeah, I think this week is, if we can break this line here, if we can break $60 and hold, then I think we definitely go to 70. And I think at that point, we really have a good shot at 90 to $100. Does it mean that for sure it's going to do it? I mean, nothing's for sure, right? If you're saying for sure, then it's silly. You don't really know anything about trading. But, you know, I think you have a good chance of that happening. If we can break $60, absolutely. If we can break and hold $60 as new support, then I think this week $100 is very possible. Very possible. Would I get long in 60s and hold for 100? I'd get long in 60s and I'd take profits along the way, because you never know whether or not it's going to hit, right? Look, here this day we broke, went up there. You could have said, oh, today's the day it's going to go, and it didn't, right? This could have been the day you could have been like, oh, it's going to go, and it didn't. It went all the way back down here to $40 and change, right? Right here, before bouncing. So that's why I always take profits along the way. So that's my forecast, or my price, you know, prediction on it. I would say if we can break and hold this $60 level, then yes, we do have a shot at possibly hitting, you know, close to that $100 mark, if not a little bit over. Now, let me know what your thoughts are on it for sure. All right, guys. So here you have the AMC chart, okay? And now what you see here is probably about 5-6 minutes into the day, we're placing in our second 3-minute candle here on the daily chart. I'm sorry, on the intraday chart. This is your 3-minute chart. And you can see this is AMC. Here's the ticker. All right, here's your time in sales, and here's your level 2. Now, typically speaking, at the open, you could see something like this happen, especially on Street Smart's Edge, on E-Trade, stuff like that. I always have a little bit of lag at the open, you know, meaning the first, you know, minute or two. It's typical. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me, because I don't trade the opening bell. I wait for patterns to develop. It usually takes at least 15 minutes or so before I take my first trade of the day. Today, for example, my first trade of the day came out at 10:05 a.m., 10:02 a.m. actually. And that was on AMC. And then my follow-up trade was a little bit after that. It was around, actually, I'm sorry. My first trade of the day today was at 9:48 a.m. My second trade was at 10:02. So there we go. It was around those times. Anyways, that's typically when I start trading. So any lag at the open is irrelevant to me. However, this kind of weird lag is not something that I normally see on the platform itself, and it's definitely not something that I've noticed on AMC recently. But today there was a lot of hype behind AMC, and I want you to see what happens here, right? Watch. See, you have your level 2 there. Everything's populated here. You can see the orders, right? You can see the amount of shares, etc. Like 5213, 2100 shares on the ask, 2150. But watch what happens. Watch. We'll click play. You see everything moving fine on the time and sales. Look at that. It's still playing, but look, it went away. There's no level 2. It's gone. And look how long look at that. And the bids come back, and then the asks come back, and this happens multiple times, guys. Watch, I'll fast forward a little bit again. Look right there. Watch, I'll reverse. There we go. Now watch. We'll let it play. Wait. We'll let it play. There you see, it's gone again. It's gone again. You still see orders printing on the time and sales, but look, there we go. Boom. So weird. So weird. Look again. Like, this wasn't happening on any other ticker. It was just happening on the AMC ticker. That's kind of weird. I don't know about you. Look, again, it just kept happening. And that's another thing. Whenever I've seen this happen in the past, it's happened like once, maybe twice, and that's it. We're going like on 4 times now, and I'm pretty sure it continues happening. There it goes again. Look, gone. Right? It's just very, very odd to see that happening. Look, again. And again. And again. Wait, what do you think about this? Look at this. Again. And again, guys, that's ridiculous. I've really never seen anything like that happen before. Really never seen anything like that happen before to that degree. But that's it, guys. That kind of concludes the video there. You know, we went over the levels on AMC. We went over that weird action on the level 2. And I don't know. You tell me what your thoughts are. I want to know what levels you're looking at on AMC. But I also want to know what you think about this weird little witchcraft we saw here on Street Smart's Edge level 2 with AMC. All right. All right, guys. So that kind of concludes this video. What I want to know from you is, what do you think is AMC's price target this week, and ultimately, where do you think AMC is going? I don't think AMC is going to go to $100,000. That's just crazy. But you know, if it can break up over and hold that previous all-time high of 72 bucks and change or so, then I think $100 is reasonable. I think 125 bucks is reasonable. But how long will it take to get there? That's anyone's guess, right? Like, I would prefer as I'm making this video, AMC is still in the $60 area. So I would prefer to see AMC kind of pull back into the mid 50s and give us a longer U-shape on the daily chart. It'll be a little bit more of a bullish pattern in the sense that we're going to probably trap a lot more shorts in there, and then that breakout through the highs, if and when it comes, will be that much stronger, that much bigger. You know, stocks don't just go straight up, and I think a lot of people who are new to trading, especially that jumped on that bandwagon of AMC, are starting to learn that, right? Stocks do trade, you know, in channels and start making patterns and such, all right? So let me know what your at least short-term forecast is on AMC for this week. Drop that in the comment section below. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll catch you on the next one.